welcome to your love reading. Let's take a look and see what is happening. Welcome to REUNITE Tarot. Okay. I have a beautiful connection here. We have attachment, okay, and caring connections. Someone's feeling your energy very, very strongly tonight. Okay. Very, very strong energy of, I still hold this bond together. I'm still connected to you. I'm still here, right? And it doesn't really feel unhealthy at all. Like it doesn't give me this like unhealthy feeling at all. It gives me more so, I can't stop thinking and reminiscing about how we felt. And something about, it could be, this person feeling a strong pull towards you, and they're trying to figure out if, like, how safe is it, right? Is this safe? Is this something that is going to play out the way I want it to play out, right? Is this going to be something that is going to pull me in so deeply that I may at some point become disloyal to myself? Someone here is unable to deny this bond, right? I cannot deny how beautiful it is. And what I really, really love about this card and this energy that's coming in here is the fact that this person really enjoys the fact that you are still in a space of flourishing and loving yourself. Look at that, right? Yes, we are attached. That's why I said earlier, this is not unhealthy. This is not an unhealthy energy. Yes, we are attached, but at this time, there is some processing going on. We're processing our emotions. We're trying to figure out, what does all of this mean, right? What do I have to release in order to fully embrace the depths of this connection? And I feel like this is what someone here ultimately wants to do. I want to feel the depths of it, but there are some styles or some, attachment styles that I have currently in my life that I know that I have to release in order to make this work. Fear, avoidance, right? Someone here that's anxious to some degree. But again, look how this person's just like, I love the way that you're constantly watering your garden. You're constantly glowing. Even when I may be a runner, you're focusing on yourself. You're still holding the connection, and I'm still holding you. But I love the fact that you're not in a space of breaking down or even losing it for us. And I'm hearing us, which means that this person is, I get a very genuine energy of, I love the way that you're holding everything together for us. Okay? And again, that just confirms like we are in this together. A lot of you are connecting with someone that understands the meaning of this connection, and they understand that at this time there is some work, whether it's spiritual work that they need to do, balancing work that they need to do, but they ultimately know that this is going to go towards personal healing and happiness. Okay, that's where this is ultimately going. So this is one of those connections where I feel like patience is one of the things that are being implemented in this connection. Like I'm applying patience. It's hard, right? It's not the easiest things, but I'm meditating, I'm praying, I'm stabilizing myself, I'm loving myself, I'm not neglecting myself. Yes, I may have some days that I do feel sort of nervous, right? But I know that this is ultimately going to go in a very beautiful place because we have come into agreement. And I feel like the two of you have really come into this space of, I know we're not trying to hurt one another. And that's such a beautiful place to be in a commitment. I know that we are not here to hurt one another. We are just here to transform past the attachments that has been placed on us from childhood and just walking on this journey of our past traumas and some of the things that we've encountered that we called love, and it just wasn't. So someone's saying, be patient with me. And the other is saying, I understand. But in the being patient energy, I do understand that I have to love myself while you, on the other hand, work on yourself. All right. So I do feel like, and this reminds me of like, this could be like the Two of Cups vibe here also. This is nice. I really like the vibe. I like it. I like it. I want to actually pull out some messages here just to see what someone here wants to confess. Of course, hit the like button and subscribe if you're new here. I'd appreciate that. Also, we have personal readings if you're wanting to go deeper and feel your person's energy and see what they have to say. What do they want to say as they hold on to this connection in silence? Okay. Thank you. Ooh. You are worth so much more than I could give right now. They know that. Okay. This is also someone here that looks at this connection and they do wonder if they're being selfish by making you wait. Right? And what they will start to acknowledge and notice is you're not waiting. You're not waiting for them, right? During this time, you're working on yourself, right? You're doing so much better right now, right? You connected with something so beautiful and it's actually pushing you to love yourself more. And that is such a beautiful energy. And I will tell you, this person's like watching you. And as they watch you, I feel like they're learning from you and it's making them move in this direction of actually it's easy to love you. It's easy to love you. Why? Because the way that you continuously loved yourself when I was in this transition is amazing. And I respect you so much for that, right? I do. I respect you so much for, not neglecting yourself for what hasn't arrived yet, basically. Okay? You are all I've ever wanted. Okay? You're still what I want. And as the weeks and months goes on here, right? Of course, doubt a little bit starts to kick in and, you start to wonder, does this person really care about me? And I feel like this is someone here that is they're going to put the energy into the ether of, you are my person. We are still connected. Okay? They want to let you know, I have not let go of you. I have not let go of the bond. Silence doesn't kill connections. Silence typically, what it does is it allows things to ferment. It allows things to actually sit, right? And that's when we start to think. That's when we start to ponder. That's when we start to evolve. So it really just depends on what are you doing in silence and what is your person doing in silence? But silence rarely just kills the connection. I feel like that's not really what ends the connection. This person is saying, I understand that I met you at the wrong time. But, and sometimes when I read that, I met you at the right time. I met you at the perfect time here. I see this person also sharing the good news with friends or a friend, right? And letting them know, I felt something so different and I really don't even, I don't know what to do. I don't want to lose this person. I would love to have a future with this person here. But at this time, we both agreed, right, whether it was directly or indirectly, that some time apart will bring us clarity. And the clarity that we are ultimately going to find is that the fear is not coming from this connection. The fear is coming from all of past attachments, things that we were attached to in the past. And I feel like this is why it's so important for this moment. And again, the Mercury in retrograde is coming, babes. So it is so important for us to have this moment of, separation, we want to call it, or, well, it's not really separation because this person's still connected, but this moment of independent transformation, because it's going to allow us to grow. It's going to allow the Saturn energy to help us mature, to help us look at relationships in a more positive way. This is the 7th house, this is the 5th house, and this is the 5th house, okay? Romance, love, relationships, couples, right? That justice energy, the Libra, the Pisces energy here, all right? Also, that beautiful Leo energy also here. We also have Cancer and Capricorn. It's such a beautiful energy. Really, really beautiful. Anything else that wants to be heard here? Okay, yeah, they're nervous. Yeah, it's normal. But I'm not going to sabotage the connection because I'm scared. Right? Yeah, of course I'm scared. I'm scared that I finally have been faced with having to release past abandonment, past fears. Why? Because I don't want to fully enter this relationship with all of these attachments and all of these baggages. I don't want to, right? I want to enter this relationship with some sort of transformational work that has been done on my side. So this is someone here that's admitting that they are a little nervous. They've never felt like this before. They've never been in a connection that actually forced them or pushed them towards change, right? It's rare to actually get one of those beautiful connections where it's like, oh my God, I feel like this person is showing me how to be more independent. This person's showing me how to love myself. This person is showing me how not to chase any longer. This person is okay with me not chasing, right? For those that used to chase in the past, I know like sometimes we would chase and we would try to speak and we would try to, negotiate with our lovers. Like, what's going on? What's wrong with you? Let's talk. But I feel like this is one of those connections where your person is okay with you not chasing. Why? Because their energy is still letting you know, I still love you. I still feel your energy. So you don't have to chase me. I'm still here. Okay? And that's the confirmation that's coming in tonight. We don't need to chase each other. We really don't. There's no need for it because we're still connected. We're connected. It's a beautiful energy. It's beautiful. It's genuine. All right? It's scary, right? Change is always a little scary, but that's the vibe here. Okay? Yes. All right? Some of you also, deep down inside, you've been asking yourself a lot of questions about this connection. Like, is it going to evolve? Do they think about me? Do they care about me? Yes. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. And honestly, when I look at this energy, okay, Aries, Gemini, Sagittarius energy, Leo, right? Aquarius. When I look at this energy, this is like Ace of Cups vibe, but coming in with so much magnetism. Like it's just so magnetic. There we go. Right? This is the Ace of Cups. This is a new beginning that comes in, that's offered. Okay? That could be through a conversation. And what I really love about this is it's like I'm not here to take advantage, right? Someone here, it's like they want to make that clear. I don't want to take advantage. It's not that's not what I want to do. I don't want to do that. That's not the goal here. This person, we have a little bit of nude here. Someone here, it's like at first they were labeling themselves, or maybe you were labeling them as somebody that just wanted to sort of breeze through or feel out this. You met this person when they least expected it, when they weren't even focusing on commitment and things like that. They just, maybe they were just kind of focusing on themselves. They came out of something and they're just like, all right, I'm focusing on myself. And when they started connecting with you, the chemistry was instantaneous. Like it was instant. It was instant. And all of this energy of being a commitment phobe dissolved. It literally dissolved here. It went away. The chemistry became more of a spiritual transformation. It became more of a growth connection. It became more of a portal. It became more of it's one of those things where the emotions, the love, the truth of this connection is overriding someone's ego. So when they sit at night and they're mesmerizing in their own space, the ego's not winning. It's not in their silence. The ego's not winning. The ego is not upset and angry and trying to ignore you and trying to be mean and trying to be petty. No, the ego is saying, this is one of those connections that got you, buddy. It got you. And that's where the silence is coming from, because I feel like this person's sitting with this energy and they're like, man. I've actually seen this happen to one of my brothers. I never thought like his ego would ever get... it's a different story, but I know this energy. This is one of those things where it's like, I have met my soulmate. And I met my soulmate, all right. Okay? So that's another confirmation. All of the, I just want to have fun, take it slow energy completely dissolved the minute they connected with you. The minute. Okay? And it's so interesting. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Soulmate in past life. Some of us are connecting with a soulmate here from, like, this person feels familiar. They're patient with you. They're understanding of your emotions. They care about your emotions. They do. And even if they're not, saying it out loud, like, oh, I care about your emotions. They do. They care about how you feel. They care about how they impact you. They do not want to hurt you. Okay, this is someone here that feels like we are one, right? And I wouldn't do anything to put you in a position of making you feel less than. And, maybe this person doesn't have to say this, but I just want to confirm again. Spirit is saying this connection, or this chapter, let's call it a chapter. This chapter is opening up doors for you to look at love in a completely different way. We shouldn't chase. We shouldn't negotiate. We don't need to, right? Especially when you've met a soulmate. And I feel like this is what this person is starting to understand. Okay? So for those that are in this connection, all right, or walking into this connection, some of you are going to meet this person, all right, and you're wanting to know more, check out our website. I'm going to actually put the link in the comment section. We have readings, so if you're interested in a personal reading and you're wanting to go a little bit deeper with what Spirit has for you here, all right, everything will be below. But this is a new chapter, and all I have to say is be confident in it. Love yourself as you walk through this, because it's all love. It's all love. It is all love. And the more you project love towards yourself, not even towards your person, okay? Not towards your person, but towards yourself, the more this person will come to you. The more you will attract this person. This person is attracted to persons that love themselves so much. And this person wants to protect. They want to love. They want to hold. Okay? They want to support. Have a beautiful one. Talk to you soon. The Beautiful Manifestation Journal. Welcome. So before I sleep, I write. And I don't write because I have to. I do it because I deserve to move through life with clarity and also power. So this is where I pour my emotions. I reset my energy. And I decide who I'm becoming with each page. And there's 77 pages with self-care, financial goals, soul desires. It's all inside. I made this journal for those who want to manifest from their heart. So yours is waiting below. Enjoy it. Enjoy every minute of this journal.